The year is 2025 and the world is buzzing with anticipation for the upcoming 2026 FIFA World Cup, hosted for the very first time by not just one but three nations: the United States, Canada, and Mexico. This unprecedented collaboration is set to make history, promising a tournament on a scale never seen before, with cities across North America preparing to welcome millions of fans from every corner of the globe. It's a continent-wide celebration. But beneath the surface, the event is tangled in politics and drama. Stadiums are being prepped at a frantic pace, with construction crews racing against the clock to meet strict FIFA deadlines and local officials juggling logistics, security, and the pressure to impress the world. Fans are saving for tickets, some even entering lotteries or joining long online queues, hoping to secure a seat at what could be a once-in-a-lifetime event. The excitement is palpable, but so is the anxiety as prices soar and demand skyrockets. Meanwhile, national teams are dreaming big, training harder than ever, and strategizing for their shot at glory. For players and coaches, this World Cup represents the pinnacle of their careers, and the chance to etch their names into football history. But the road to 2026 has been anything but smooth, with rumors and political tension overshadowing the excitement. Security concerns, funding debates, and international disagreements have all threatened to derail preparations. Instead of just debating team lineups, people are whispering about backroom deals, controversial decisions, and international spats that could impact the tournament's success. The US, as the main host, is at the center of it all, especially under President Trump's second term, which has added a layer of unpredictability to the proceedings. Every political move is scrutinized, and every statement makes headlines. The political climate is unpredictable, and the mix of football and politics is creating headlines that rival any on-field action. Protests, press conferences, and passionate debates fill the airwaves and social media feeds. Now, the World Cup isn't just about football. It's a test of North American unity and a stage for geopolitical drama. The world is watching to see if these three nations can truly come together, both on and off the pitch. Sports fans analyze tactics, while political junkies dissect every move between FIFA and the White House. The intersection of sport and politics has never been more pronounced, with every decision carrying global implications. The 2026 World Cup is shaping up to be more than just a tournament. It's a global stress test for North America, a spectacle where the stakes are higher than ever, and everyone's watching to see if it can rise to the occasion. Then, a rumor exploded, spreading like wildfire through the sports community and beyond. President Trump was furious at Canada. His anger was palpable, and it quickly became the talk of the town. The story? Canada's flawless World Cup prep was making the US look bad, and Trump saw it as a challenge to American dominance. The rumor snowballed, gaining momentum with each retelling. FIFA, worried about US political drama, was supposedly considering shifting major matches, including knockout rounds, from the US to Canada. The implications were enormous. Billions in revenue, from ticket sales to tourism, were suddenly at stake. The economic impact could be devastating. American cities feared being cut out, and the idea of a presidential tantrum costing the US billions became a viral talking point. The narrative was irresistible, capturing the public's imagination. It had all the elements of a gripping story: a villain, an underdog, and high financial stakes. Canada was the quiet professional, the US, the unpredictable drama queen. The contrast was stark and compelling. The rumor felt plausible, fitting public perceptions and anxieties about Trump's America First approach. It resonated deeply with the audience. No official sources, no evidence, just a story too juicy to ignore. It was the perfect fodder for speculation. It spread from sports bars to news panels, becoming a national obsession. Everyone had an opinion. The financial panic was real, even if the facts weren't. Businesses and fans alike were on edge. The rumor was a perfect storm of politics, sports, and social media. It was a narrative that thrived in the digital age, and it took on a life of its own, becoming more than just a rumor. It became a phenomenon. Time for a reality check. As of August 18, 2025, nothing has changed. FIFA hasn't moved a single match from the US to Canada. The official schedule stands: 78 matches in the US, including all quarterfinals and beyond. No credible evidence supports the claim of billions lost. It's all based on a hypothetical scenario. The panic is built on what if, not what is. So where did this start? Real political tensions and rivalry, amplified by speculation and social media. Pundits connected dots, trade disputes, presidential tweets, Canadian efficiency, and spun a compelling narrative. Social media algorithms rewarded the drama, turning speculation into news. But official sources, FIFA, the US, Canada, Mexico, the White House, have not corroborated the rumor. In fact, public partnership continues as planned. The World Cup is proceeding exactly as scheduled. Why do these rumors seem so believable? It's not just the headlines or the gossip columns, it's the way the story fits into a larger pattern. A pattern of uneasy alliances and shifting loyalties at the very top of world football. Take, for example, the Trump-Infantino relationship. On the surface, it looks like a classic case of mutual benefit, power meeting power, each side hoping to gain from the other's influence. FIFA President Gianni Infantino has made a public show of partnership with Trump, seeing US support as vital for the World Cup's success. He's appeared at events, exchanged gifts, and spoken highly of Trump's role in bringing the tournament to North America. Their photo ops and praise Project Unity, but inside FIFA, it's a different story. Behind the scenes, tensions simmer and not everyone is on board with this alliance. Many in FIFA, especially Europe's UEFA, are uneasy with Infantino's closeness to Trump. They worry that football's independence is being traded for political favor. At the FIFA Congress in Paraguay, UEFA delegates even walked out in protest over Infantino prioritizing Trump over football business. It was a rare public display of dissent that exposed deep divisions. This internal conflict fuels instability and, in turn, the rumor mill. When leaders can't agree, speculation fills the void. If FIFA's own leaders are divided, it's easy to imagine secret plans and shifting games. The lack of transparency only adds to the sense that something is being hidden. Infantino's efforts to secure the tournament by cozying up to Trump may have created more suspicion and opposition than he expected, both inside and outside FIFA. Every handshake, every smile, every carefully staged moment becomes a data point for speculation and debate. The public bromance masks private turmoil, perfect conditions for rumors to thrive and for the world to wonder what's really going on behind closed doors. The World Cup rumors are layered on top of real US-Canada friction. Under Trump, the relationship has been tested, especially over trade. In March 2025, the US slapped 25% tariffs on Canadian imports, reigniting trade war fears. Canada hit back with a $6.5 billion aid package for affected industries, a clear sign it wouldn't be pushed around. This tit-for-tat made the idea of a sports rivalry feel believable. The narrative of competent Canada versus disruptive US fit the moment. The World Cup became a proxy for broader political and economic anxieties. In this environment, a rumor about Canada getting more games became more than a sports story. It was about national pride and power. In today's world, fact and fiction blur fast. The Canada World Cup takeover rumor is a textbook case of misinformation. It started with real tensions, Trump, Infantino trade disputes, but spun into fiction. The key question, who's the source? Here, it's anonymous accounts and opinion, not FIFA or government officials. Facts are verifiable. Infantino's White House visit, US-Canada trade tensions. These are real. But claims of Trump's anger or secret FIFA plans are speculation, not fact. Rumors thrive on emotion and fill the gaps left by official silence. To stay informed, treat unconfirmed reports with skepticism and look for official sources. Acknowledge the chatter, but don't mistake it for reality. That's how we protect ourselves from misinformation about sports or anything else. After all the drama, what's the real score in the Trump FIFA World Cup saga? On one side, rumors of presidential rage, secret FIFA plots, and Canada stealing the show. On the other, facts, no matches have moved, no billions lost, and the US remains the main host. The real context is complex. Trump and Infantino's alliance, real FIFA friction, and US-Canada trade tensions. These facts made the rumor believable, but the central claim is unfounded. The games are staying put. The US hasn't lost its spot. The only thing proven is how fast a good rumor can spread in 2025. The final whistle hasn't blown on World Cup drama, but for this story, it's fact 1, fiction 0. The real test will be on the field and in how we separate truth from noise. Stay tuned.